Hi, I'm Bob the Canadian, and welcome to this English lesson where I react to my first English lesson. The first English lesson that I ever uploaded to YouTube. 8 years ago, I came outside and I made an English lesson standing right here, wearing this shirt, by the way, and I was wearing this coat, but it's a little worse for wear, so I won't be wearing that today. But I thought I would come outside, and in order to celebrate, I would react to my first English lesson. I've never actually reacted to a video before, but let's get started. Let me put my earbuds in. I got my laptop out here. Give me a moment and we will be ready to watch the first ever English lesson made by Bob the Canadian. Here we go. Oh, my laptop went to sleep. That's no good. Here we go. Oh, I like the music.
Hi, Bob the Canadian here, and I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about
Okay, so I like the music. That was really cool. But I have to say, I'm standing quite close to the camera. I don't normally stand that close anymore. I mean, it's a little uncomfortable, isn't it, when I get that close to the camera? But you can see that it was quite warm back then. It was raining on that day. It was January 3rd, 2017, and I decided to stand really close to the camera and teach you some English.
phrase or question that you hear quite often in everyday speech, and that question is, how is it going? Now we're a little...
Okay, now that's still true. The phrase, how is it going, is very common. It's what I heard a bunch of times today. Today was my first day back at work, and almost everyone said, hey, good morning, how's it going? How's it going? But let's continue.
Unfair. In everyday speech, we don't speak that slowly. We don't normally greet each other by pronouncing and enunciating each word correctly. We don't walk up and say, how is it going, Dave?
That actually sounds awkward when you say it that way. How is it going, Dave? As a new English learner, you might have to say it that way so that you get better at saying it, but no, we don't. We don't really say it that way. And you might be wondering, who is Dave? Who knows?
It is going fine, Bob. But we normally start to compress things. So the question, how is it going? The first compression down sounds a little more like this. How's it going?
Yeah, and you can hear that S becomes a Z. Again, this teacher knew. He knew what he was talking about back then. You do hear people say, how's it going? How's it going?
So we take the how is, and it becomes how's, and we take the going at the end, and it becomes going. We kind of drop the G off. So we say, how's it going?
You can actually hear the rain in the background. I have my earbuds in, so it's a little easier to hear, but you can actually hear the rain coming down. Back then, I was actually standing under the hatch of my SUV. I had a Nissan Pathfinder back then. Right now, I'm actually using the hatch of my van to do the same thing. It's a cool YouTuber technique when it's snowing or raining.
How's it going? Then we get even faster. So you'll hear people say things like, how's it going? How's it going? How's it going?
So this fake word you see on the screen, that is how people say it. How's it going? This came up because I was helping someone learn English when I was a university student. And they said to me, what does the word, how's it going mean? And I was like, what word are you saying? And then they wrote it on the board exactly like that. They wrote, how's it going? And I said, oh, they're saying, how is it going?
How's it going? Where they compress the entire phrase down into one word. How's it going? How's it going? Typical responses to how's it going?
I'm not sure why the word was getting bigger there as you were looking at it. That was kind of strange. My editing skills were not top notch back then.
Would be, it's going fine. It is going fine. It's going fine. It's fine. Or it's going. It's going.
At this point in time, it sounds like I'm babbling a little bit. It's a little nonsensical. But those are the responses you would give. They just sound strange when you give them all in a row like that.
How's it going with you? It's going. It's okay. So again, that's the question, how is it going? So listen for that when you hear English speakers speaking a little more rapidly. How's it going? Thanks, Bob the Canadian here.
Oh, there was a little edit there. I'm not sure if you saw that. And the music begins again. Very cool.
Learn English with Bob the Canadian. Don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, and I'm pretty good at saying, I'm Bob the Canadian. Learn English with Bob the Canadian. And don't forget to subscribe. Oh, I forgot to smile at the end. I don't know if you noticed that. The video just ended and there I was standing with no smile. I try to smile at the end of my lessons now. But hey, I wanted to say a couple of things about that. One, I was extremely nervous. At the very beginning of the video of the lesson, you'll notice I'm talking a lot more quickly than I normally do now. And I don't know why. I was just standing outside on my farm making an English lesson for who knows on the internet, right? So anyways, it was a lot of fun. I'm glad I did it. You should always do things today that your future self will be glad you did. And I am really glad that on January 3rd, 2017, I took out my camera, I went outside, and that I made an English lesson for you. I'm so happy that my channel is doing so well. Thank you so much to all of you who have subscribed. If you haven't subscribed, you should. There's a little red subscribe button there. And thank you to all of you who faithfully watch my English lessons to help improve your English. It's been fun. It's been a great time. I'm gonna keep doing it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it for 8 more years, but who knows, we'll see. Thanks a lot. Have a good week. Learn some English, and I'll see you, I'll probably see you Friday at a live stream, if you come to the live stream Friday, or next week in another English lesson. Bye.